Hello, hello, AZFIT coach Yeni here, and today bringing you guys one of the most lovely humans I have met here on this earth, Kristy. Thank you so much for joining and doing this.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's get right into it. Where were you emotionally and physically before joining the AZFIT program? What was your struggle?
I think before I started, I just felt stuck and I felt pretty hopeless, and I didn't have a lot of faith that I could change things. It felt like I would start something and then I'd lose momentum because I wasn't sure how to maintain the changes that I needed to make, physically, spiritually almost, and just in like a routine kind of way. I wasn't really sure how to make a routine. So I was looking for something that would give me the structure to have a routine.
Awesome. You came to the right place. Thank you for joining and putting yourself first and making this investment and accepting the fact that, hey, you know what? I need help and why not get it, right? So
Yep.
congratulations to you. So
Thank
tell
you.
me a little bit about what was your biggest accomplishment from joining the AZFIT program?
Um, well, I feel like my entire life has changed, because I made this commitment to the program, and making the commitment to the program meant that I was committing to myself. And I didn't see it like that right away. I saw it as like, I just want to make my coaches proud. I want to do this thing and I want to show up and I want to be, I want to be like a good student, and I was always somebody that sat at the front of the class, and I never missed any school. And so it was kind of like tapping into this younger self, just being like, I want to be an achiever. But then as I was going through it, I would realize that there was no such thing as just making you all happy, without looking at myself and saying, like, if you don't do this week, if you miss something this week, it affects you. Like, this is about you. This is not about showing up and being counted in class, and um you know class, but being counted in that way. Like, it's really about being counted for yourself. And so I just feel like this program has been incredible because I've learned how to show up for myself, and I've learned that I've literally learned how to tap into, like, my why is what I call it. It's like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I pushing in this direction? And every time I check in with my why, I'm able to, like, recommit to the program and recommit to the structure that I've dedicated myself to, and all of the meal planning. It's all really felt like a chance to kind of reparent myself and understand how to better, better take care of me as an adult. And it's just been the best thing ever.
I love it. I love this answer. And you have accomplished so much from joining the program, and I've been able to have the blessing to see you evolve, grow, and come into this new mindset. So I'm just so happy. Tell
I
me a
think it
little
was
bit about.
usually because of you, though, too, Yeni. Like, you check in every week. I'm serious. Like, I started a business coaching class at the same time that I started this. And I was like, oh, this is going to be so cool. Like, I'm going to do the physical. It's going to bleed over into, like, my business. But I can't tell you enough. Like, I got more out of personal training and meeting with you every single week than I did out of my business coaching. And I felt like this program actually helped me more with my business than it did with than the business coaching did with my business. Like, I've gotten more out of this by investing in myself than anything else. And meeting with you every week has been so important because I didn't even get that with a business coach. I got two coaching sessions with that business coach a month, and it was so limited and it was so hard to get in with her. But, like, every week we get to meet with you and talk and, like, get bolstered up in this beautiful way. And you're so inspiring and so positive, and it's fun to, like, follow you on Instagram and see what you're doing. So it's
Thank you
not
for
just me,
that.
it's the team.
Thank you for that. It's definitely a team effort for sure. Definitely. It's definitely been a pleasure coaching you, talking to you weekly and guiding you through this. So thank you so much for that. And tell me a little bit about the steps that we implemented here that you would definitely take and keep take with you to keep you moving forward.
So meal prepping has been my life. I love it. I'm not always perfect with like the way that I prep, but I now it's just now part of the way I think about a healthy week and a healthy way of living. Um, like I said, it really feels like this beautiful way of mothering myself to make all this food, put it in the refrigerator, and see that there's no question marks or like gaps in my week where I'm like, what am I eating? Like, because I've kind of learned that like that weird mystery before left a lot of space to feed myself things that were just emotional and not really good for me. And also, I think like, again, it's having that food in the refrigerator and knowing when it's going to be eaten and like that it's really good for me. It feels like nourishing on this whole other level. It really feels like mothering myself.
Yeah, and that structure that you were looking for so much. Meal prepping is definitely a lifesaver. I'm so excited that and happy that you were able to feel that, accomplish that, and it's now part of your life for sure. And guys, I cannot wait for you guys to see the transformation photos. This has been a subject between us back and forth, but her body has completely transformed, muscles are growing, and the discipline that you've built has been amazing. So again, super proud of you, super excited. Cannot wait to see you next week and give you the biggest hug ever. And the last question for you is, what would you say to someone who is on the fence about joining the AZFIT program?
I'd say it's just the best thing you could possibly do for yourself. I mean, I think it's like the greatest act of self-love you could possibly show yourself, because you can be in doubt and you can be like, oh, it's a lot of money, oh, it's this, but like you don't understand what it means to take part in a community and have people backing you and really investing in yourself all the time. It's every single day I wake up and I think of like this commitment I made to the program, but that I've actually made to me. And there's something, it's just life changing to think about it like that. And I think if you really are seeking a way to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with what you want for your life, have a way of like really communing with yourself every single day, you can't afford not to. It's the best thing you could possibly do to show yourself love.
Thank you so much. Thank you for showing you love. Thank you for being just a love bubble that by talking to you and having your presence, you can feel that love. Thank you so much for investing in you, for trusting us. And again, super proud of you. Let's get those pull-ups. Let's keep getting stronger. And I know you're going to do just great on your own now once you graduate.
Thanks, Yeni.
Thank you so much for doing this. Another one, guys, join the AZFIT program.